It's Classic Country 100.1 WGLC. Good morning. It is the breakfast show with Charles and Karen. And joining us on the phone, Jessica Kreiser, Executive Director of Lighted Way. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me this morning.
You've got an exciting last week or so. The LaSalle Business Association had an awards ceremony to honor those LaSalle businesses who have done amazing things over the last year. And Lighted Way was bestowed upon with an honor.
Wow, Charles, I'll tell you, it was one of the most amazing moments. Our Lighted Way Association family has received the 2022 LaSalle Business Association Business of the Year. And we are not only honored, but quite honestly, to be included in the incredible group of past winners is truly a very humbling moment. The plaque reads, for their dedication, hard work, civic involvement, and leadership activities. And I think from my perspective, to be included in this organization as a school, number one, is an honor. And then to have been selected by our peers for the Business of the Year was absolutely, truly, Charles, indescribable. And for those who know me, I am never without words, and I truly was speechless. I know that's hard to imagine.
You guys do a lot of great things for those that are in your care, and you guys are in the middle of a big transition right now to a new facility.
Yes, that is true. We have outgrown our current location at 941 6th Street in LaSalle. We have been blessed. Our board of directors is an amazing group of forward-thinking business people, and we have been fortunate to be able to purchase the old Heritage Manor Nursing Home at 1445 Charter Street in LaSalle. We made the purchase in early 2022. We started with an asbestos abatement, and which completely took out all of the walls, ceiling, and flooring of the 30,000 plus square foot structure. And we then went to work with Angela Calsto from BCA Architects in Ottawa and Dean Tiemann from Tiemann Builders in LaSalle. And the guys started right around the beginning of October of 2022. And I'm very proud to say that 2 months from today, we will pass the baton and actually take possession of the building from Tiemann Builders.
And that sounds incredible.
How exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be great for all the more services that you guys provide. And just very, very briefly, I know it's tough, Jessica, I know it's tough for me to say that. Briefly, if you can describe what Lighted Way does for those in the community.
Yes, absolutely. We are a school for children with multiple disabilities. And so basically, in a nutshell, we have the opportunity to educate children that our public school counterparts are not able to educate. Currently, we serve 47 children from 23 local school districts. We have over 50 staff in place, which is one of the reasons that we have the opportunity to work incredible miracles that our public school counterparts maybe are not. We also have our services, occupational, physical, speech language pathology. We have hearing and vision itinerants. We have a wonderful music therapy program. And so when you wrap the needs of a special needs child all together in one school, miracles happen. And that's basically Lighted Way in a nutshell, Charles.
And we've met some of those amazing students. They've toured the studio.
Yeah, they came in and toured with me about a couple weeks ago, actually.
Yeah, and saw them. Always a delight to have them around. And now that's just one of the many hats you wear because, Jessica, when people ask, and say to me, boy, Charles, you're busy, you're doing everything all the time, I'm like, no, I know somebody who's a larger workaholic, and that would be you, Jessica. I don't know how you do all the things you do. I am impressed every day.
Well, please, Charles, I appreciate that very much, but please don't be. I am blessed with an incredible family, and a family who knows that I love life, and I love working with children, and I love so many things, and they empower me to be able to be the person that I am. And they support me through my adventures and help pick me up when things don't go quite as well. But I will say, Charles, this is going to be a very busy next 3 months in my life.
You see, I have another theory about families and people who work too hard. I think it's the opposite. At least in my case, it's that you just don't like the family, so therefore you bury yourself in other projects so you never see them. Because you are going to be moving into Stage 212 and living there for the next few months. Big production this summer with a lot of kids.
Yes, this is true. We will be producing The Wizard of Oz. We have a wonderful adult cast, and now we are moving this week into Munchkin auditions. And so moving through the summer, my day life will be Lighted Way, and my evening life will be up at Stage 212. And so I'm just glad that they're very close to each other driving.
Munchkin auditions, you're going to have a lot of children on that stage between kindergarten and fourth grade. I cannot imagine orchestrating that. It's got to be like herding cats.
Oh, I'll tell you, they are wonderful, and we are so looking forward to getting into our audition process. We have an amazing production team that will be working on this show, and I have very child-centered people that are surrounding me, and so I feel that truly handpicking the production team has allowed us to not only provide the best people in the industry, but also the most child-centered people. When you say to somebody, hey, would you like to work with me on this project? Oh, by the way, there are animals and children. That kind of takes out about 50% of the
You lose W.C. Fields for sure. So The Wizard of Oz is going to be coming to Stage 212. If you are a parent of a child who can count to 4 repeatedly and memorize dance steps, when are auditions?
Okay. Well, any parent who is interested, please go to stage212.org and read all of the audition information. We will be auditioning this Friday, which is the 7th. We have a 5 o'clock and a 6 o'clock slot. We would appreciate parents to please sign their children up so that we are better prepared for you at the door. Then we roll into Saturday, and we have a 1 o'clock and a 2 o'clock slot. And so we will be asking the children to come with 20 to 30 seconds of a memorized musical number. We will teach just some basic steps or moves, so please no flip-flops or sandals, but tennis shoes or hard-bottom shoes would be great. And then I will be putting them through just a couple of dramatic opportunities to see how they react and what their presence is on stage. So we're looking for children who are currently in kindergarten through 4th grade.
And will the Wicked Witch be there to terrorize them, or does that come later?
Well, Charles, I guess you might have to sign up and come to auditions to find out.
I would, except I really have my heart set on being a member of the Lollipop Guild. So
love it. Okay.
Yeah, and I
might know somebody who could make that happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know somebody too.
I don't know if I have the shoes for it though, and that's always the tough part about being a munchkin because those shoes are ridiculous.
Charles, I would like to throw one more thing out. The reason we went with the age group that we did for Munchkins is because Stage 212 always hosts a children's show. And so our children's auditions are coming up in June, which is also information that can be found at stage212.org. But we will be producing a children's show later in the summer, and that will be for children who are currently in 5th grade on up or through sophomores in high school. And that will be SpongeBob.
Oh.
So, yes. So we have Isaac Alvarado will be our director, and so we are very excited to be able to offer a children's opportunity at Stage 212 over the next 3 months for all age groups, kindergarten up through sophomores in high school.
Jessica, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm sure we'll talk soon and have great auditions with all those kids doing their best Munchkin voices. It's going to be phenomenal.
We are very excited, Charles. And again, I thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Jessica Kreiser, Executive Director of Lighted Way, and also with Stage 212 and The Wizard of Oz. That's going to be happening there this summer. It's Classic Country WGLC.